Hi, Teresa Tims here, president of TDR Mortgage in Upland, California, and I'm here with Bernie Lawrence, realtor at C21 Empire in Moreno Valley. Today I wanted to share with you my experience with Bernie, and we just recently had a transaction that closed. He did a I want to say kick-ass, but we can't say that.
Yeah, we can say it.
Say that, all right. He did a kick-ass job on this transaction. I'm really proud of him, and because of how he conducted himself on our last transaction, he's someone that I choose to work with because he deals with his clients in a professional manner the same way that I do. First of all, thanks for stopping by, Bernie.
No problem at all. Thanks for having me.
Sure.
I appreciate it, and you're in a beautiful area. You have a beautiful place, and it's a pleasure.
Thank you. So tell us a little bit about yourself. We know that you're a realtor, but what do you specialize in, and why should people contact you if they're looking to buy or sell?
Okay, well, yes, I'm a realtor, and I specialize in basically all the real estate in the Inland Empire. I'm a buyer's and a seller's agent, meaning that I'm the one to go to if you want to buy or sell anything in Moreno Valley, Riverside, Rancho Cucamonga, anything in the Inland Empire.
One thing that I like that you do, Bernie, is that I think that as we enter this next generation, that the millennial buyer, which are the people under 30, are going to take an ever-present participation in home purchasing. And I think that you speak to that generation with your tech savviness and your videos, and you serve your sellers wisely and carefully by promoting the listings that you have with video, which is something that I'm a big proponent of. So yes, I think you do a really good job.
Well, likewise. I believe that you have just a wonderful market savvy, and it's a pleasure to work with you. And you hit the nail around the head. Basically, I service the people who are eligible to buy homes right now. If you've been living under a rock, then you would think, oh shoot, real estate's been great, but no, not really. There's a big housing struggle out there, and it's creating a huge opportunity for people, first-time home buyers, and especially the first-time home buyer that Teresa helped get into their first home with, and it was just a wonderful experience working with you.
Well, we closed a buyer. Hi, Alma.
Hey,
Alex.
And Alex.
Alma and Alex. They purchased a home for $135,000 in Moreno Valley. They got a 4.25% interest rate. Their total PITI is $950. Seller paid $5,000. I think we gave them a credit of like $1,000 or something like that. So they got into their house with about $5,000. Not $1,000. They didn't do a first-time buyer program because they had an existing FHA loan, and so we were able to work around that too. Tell me, Bernie, what are some big opportunities out there or areas that you think are a great value for buyers to get into right now?
Great value? I would say that as far as, let's say you know Southern California well and you travel along the 60 freeway very much. Okay. Anything from Rancho Cucamonga going eastward towards San Bernardino, or let's say Ontario going towards...
So a lot of the Inland Empire communities are good value.
Yeah, going to Riverside, you get cheaper and cheaper and cheaper. San Jacinto, Hemet, those are marvelous places where you could actually buy a home and pay less than just to rent one. I mean, as a matter of fact, you could buy a home and, live in it cheaper than it is to build one,
The new inventory in those areas is pretty fantastic.
Ridiculous.
Well, you can tell that Bernie is passionate about what he does. Now, Bernie, if our viewers want to contact you, where should they reach you at?
Well, you can always contact me on my phone, which is 951-259-3193, or via email, which is toptrustedagent@aol.com, spelled just like how it sounds. On LinkedIn, Facebook, friend me, add me, whatever. I'm here to serve you.
And you know where to find me. Teresa Tims, the SoCalLoanPro.com, 909-920-3500.